I'm Corinne.
And I'm Sasha, and we are at the Cinnamon Kitchen in Devonshire Square.
And today we're going to show you how to make a wonderful aphrodisiac main course. We're going to make a fillet steak with chili and ginger, and we're going to make wild rice with spring onions and pine nuts. So we're going to start off by showing you how to marinate the steaks. As you can see, we've got a gorgeous piece of fillet steak here. Obviously a couple of pieces you'll need for 2 people.
We are using 2 carrots chopped
really finely. Stick them all in there. These are all aphrodisiac ingredients, by the way. Ginger, wonderful aphrodisiac.
And 1 chilli finely sliced.
Yeah, so just some grated chilli like that. And then we're going to use, for lots of flavour, some sesame seed oil.
And soy sauce.
Yeah, so we're going to use about, how many did we say? About 4 tablespoons of sesame seed oil.
And 8 tablespoons of soy sauce. And you can start mixing that round.
Yeah, you can vary it. You know, you can add a little bit more.
Depends on your flavour or taste.
Yeah, a little bit more or less ginger, that's fine. But like I say, all these ingredients in here are perfect aphrodisiac ingredients. Apparently so. Should we test them out later? Right. Not on each other. No. That would be strange.
That'd be a little bit weird.
So we just mix it all together, and then we've got a good marinated version here, which we're going to get on with straight away.
Put it in the fridge for about up to
about 2 or 3 hours. Minutes. Well, no, a little bit longer. It depends however strong you want the flavours and the tastes. So at least an hour, I would say.
And here is one we did earlier. We dying to say that. Okay, and then we're just going to bring it over. Heat a little bit of oil into the pan with my fork. And then we was told once a while ago to never actually put anything in until the pan is piping hot. So we're just going to let that heat up a little bit.
And then we're going to, instead of taking the sauce and adding it all in together, we're just going to fry the steaks individually, or well, not individually, steaks together
separately, apart from the
without
sauce.
the sauce.
So it takes longer to cook with the sauce, and obviously you want steaks.
I think that pan is actually quite hot now. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do. That'll do.
We'll go for it.
And in the meantime, I'm going to make the wild rice. Now, what I've got here is I've got a mixture of wild rice and long grain rice. About 150 grams when it's dried, and I've got some spring onions. I'm going to start frying my my oil on the pan as well. I've got about 2 very finely chopped spring onions, and I'm going to use about 25 grams of pine nuts. Pine nuts are another wonderful aphrodisiac ingredient, apparently. So
wonderful aphrodisiac.
Wonderful. Well, I've been reading all about it. So I'm going to pop the spring onions in there. And I'm going to pop just not as many, about 25 grams of pine nuts. And we're just going to let those fry a little gently in the oil, just toss them around.
Cook your steak according to your taste. Obviously, we're going to do ours medium rare, because we like a little bit of blood on our steak.
I do like my steak quite medium, actually. Not too well done. I used to have it burnt around the edges. Okay, so they're cooking nicely now. You can keep them quite crispy. Yeah, it smells gorgeous. I love it. And then about halfway through, you want to add the carrots and things.
So that the carrot starts to cook. If that's not cooked, yeah,
you can add.
So that's tip in the rest of your marinade. Get the carrots in. Get the carrots onto the base to get them cooked a little bit. You don't want them raw. Your chilies. I'll turn that up a bit now.
How's that looking? Smells good.
It's looking lovely.
I think we need to cook those steaks a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And this is cooking quite nicely now. Like I say, you can keep your spring onions quite crunchy, or you can make them softer according to your taste. And I'm going to add in, I'm going to take those off actually now. I think that's done. These hobs are getting in my way. Right, I'm going to add the rice in now.
And mix it all together.
Stick it all in together. Now I didn't add any salt at all because the soy sauce in the steak is obviously quite salty, so you don't need to add that extra salt.
Or salty?
Salty.
Northerner in
my
you.
northern thing, Sasha.
It's salty.
Salty?
Salty.
Yum. So if you're going to eat this on your own, you can add a little bit of salt for flavour, but you don't need now. Okay, to make it stick, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of olive oil in. And hopefully it'll stick a little bit better this time.
Okay,
So we'll
just
give it another go.
taking the steaks off and I'm just slicing them up nicely. Yeah,
And hopefully this one will do like a perfect sandcastle. I'm throwing it all over the We're almost there. Hang on a minute. Okay, so I'm going to try one more time with this. Here we go. There. Now you can put your steak on, and I'll just so just to finish with a little garnish on top. And you can add a little bit of sauce too. Lovely.
And steak.
There we go, just top it off with a few carrots.
And a bit of sauce.
And there we have it. Chili and ginger fillet steak with spring onion and pine nut rice.